Welcome back to BeamNG Drive with Crash Doctor TV, and we are at episode 4 of Torture Test. And we will be starting out today with a Gavro Blue Buck 2-door base model with the 291 cubic inch V8, so the smallest of the V8s, just a step up from the inline 6, and we'll go ahead and turn our gauges on and fire it up. Oh yeah. She's a smooth old car, so we're going to see, this is the first of the really true classics we've had on here, so this is our oldest car yet, and like always, a leaderboard will be shown at the end, and let's go ahead and restart our distance meter and get going. It is an automatic, rear wheel drive, and that's pretty much it, nothing special. This car should be pretty fun to throw around. This is one of my more favorite cars to drive. I love the oldies. And the soft suspension on these cars is usually pretty heavy duty though on these old things. So I assume this will do pretty well. Oh! Some nice tough landings to start us out. This jump usually isn't terrible at our pretty mean figure 8 here, but this final jump coming around this corner is usually the worst one. And like always, if you're new here, it's really not the jump that will kill you, but it's the rebound. It's the kind of the way the car rebounds after the initial landing that can be very troublesome. But we're through a lap, which we don't really end up counting laps, but we are through one lap, and we're pretty good. We haven't even lost a hubcap. No lost trim pieces. We're doing decent here. After our first, approximately 1.5 miles, just about. And has nice power. Is hitting the jumps. At around 60 miles an hour, which is just about on par of where you want to be. Most cars seem to hit around 50 to 60. Any faster than 60 and could spell trouble. Very balanced so far, not bad. Strong first. That seemed like it was going to be smooth, didn't it? And then it had a pretty violent second hit there. Pause for a quick damage check. We are missing our front grille. It is about to fall off up there, hanging on by a thread I can see on the driver's side. But that's okay, that's no worries. If anything, there it goes. Bye-bye grille. If anything, that will give us some more cooling, which I'm starting to finally see now. Okay, that was our toughest landing yet. That's alright, we're going to stay in the throttle as we should. I am starting to see our temperature rising. So that's the thing with these old cars, can be more temperamental and not like getting hammered on as much. So we don't necessarily have damage. That's a bad landing too. That was an awkward landing. We don't necessarily have damage, but they do like to overheat the old cars a little easier. And, well, that is certainly the case right here. Boy, that last landing was awkward. But I feel like our steering is pretty good. Our handling's alright. But after 3 miles on the dot, our car's in pretty good shape. Other than the front grills we mentioned. But that overheating is kind of getting up there, isn't it? Okay, hard landing. And we just got our official message down on the bottom left damage meter there that our coolant has begun to officially overheat. We have boiling coolant now. Now, this would be a tragedy because this thing is holding up pretty well damage-wise. That would not be fun to have an early elimination just based on, well, overheating by being driven too hard. Not the best way to go out. Got an over rev risk. That's okay. It happens on older cars. The wheels must have spun too fast while we were in the air. Now I can't really baby it. Piston ring's damaged already. Uh-oh. We're getting some bluish white smoke. That's not good. We have some burning some oil here. Oh no, we're losing horsepower. No way. I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Oh no. It's certainly not going to be last on our list, but we're going to be rearing up the bottom of the list with this thing if it doesn't hold on much longer here. I have to stay in it. I can't really baby it. This is full throttle. As you can see, we're losing speed pretty rapidly here. Back up to 60 along this stretch. Oh no, we're getting rod knock. And it just quit on us. We'll roll as far as it'll let us. In gear, not neutral. And it's not drivable, so once we get around this turn, that will be it. And obviously it will not roll uphill, so we're going to go ahead and park it right there. Put in park. Well, as you can see visually, doesn't look bad, does it? I mean, you could slap a grill on there and put it on the car lot, but unfortunately, it does have a secret. The engine is indeed blown. Let me make sure we cannot start it. Nope. It wasn't officially blown until I just hit the ignition there. Now it is blown. Okay, so not typical on Torture Test to see a car in this good a shape visually, but indeed it is blown up. So 4.6 miles, that will do it for the Blue Buck. What a shame. On to the next one. Okay, and next in line we have a 200BX by Yabishu. So we went from a 60s American land yacht to a early 90s, let's say, Japanese sports car. Rear-wheel drive, 4-cylinder engine, and a manual transmission. This is indeed a base model. Reset our meter, start it up, and we're off. Now, how will this fare? Do you think this will do better than the Blue Buck? I think it will. It is a little more modern. It probably won't... Ooh, okay, so it probably won't have natural overheating issues like the Blue Buck suffered from. But indeed, this is lower to the ground, and I'm not sure how the suspension durability will be. Although it's taken the first two jumps pretty cleanly, I have to say. But yeah, that's why this test is fun. Every car is different, you know, and you just never know what you're going to get. That jump was smooth. That was like a stunt from a movie. That was too smooth. If it landed them all like that, we could go all day. But yeah, this has definitely got some nice speed, which could also hurt it on the jumps. Hitting these at about 65-ish miles an hour, and there's a bad rebound. We're going to shut the engine down. Oh, right into a tree, and it did not puncture our radiator. We are super lucky there. We're going to go over. We are going to go ahead, excuse me, and flip it over as gently as we can. All right, up and over. So we'll put it in neutral, make sure it starts up. It indeed does. And there's our damage. Just visual, it looks like. And off we are. No time to waste. I do personally turn the engines off when it flips over because, well, I think it kind of cheats the chances if you just, you know, have it running upside down and let all the oil seep out, and that's not really fair to the engine, in my opinion. I think it's more beneficial to just have natural damage from the rollover itself and let the engine fend for itself during these organic runs like this. And these jumps are majestic. I'm telling you what, every episode so far, we've never had a car that jumps this perfect. It's almost like we're in a trophy truck and we're in a stock base model 200BX. Ooh, that is the worst jump though. I told you that at the beginning, and you'll probably hear that every episode. That is the worst jump. Now we do have a little bit of a steering issue. It looks like it's the driver's front, so that's not good. Our rear suspension is holding up, but it looks like it's sagging a little bit. Maybe not. But components will wear down over time in this test. Another smooth jump. It seems to have these back jumps down to a science almost, except when you spin out. Short jump, but kind of violent, huh? Our front bumper is about to fall off. Hopefully it won't fall underneath the front of the vehicle and cut one of our tires, because that has been known to happen as well. Oh! Another bad landing. Oh my. And it just threw me off the road. Uh-oh. It stalled. Okay, start it up. Get right back on it. Alright, off we go. As you can see, we have pretty bad damage. Don't stall on me. We'll try first gear, huh? Alright, we do have a little bit of drag, so clearly something is bothered in the front. And as you can see, we lost our hubcap, and that wheel is pretty off track up there. So we have one bad wheel already. That is for sure after 3 miles on the dot. Oh, man. That was a weird landing as well. We lost the other hubcap up front. That thing went soaring, huh? Still doing high speeds. Oh, that was a bad landing. We luckily corrected that and did not flip over, because that could have been bad. But yeah, with these tests, I love this. I love the way I personally do it. I know other people do this too. And these are fun. I like watching these by anyone, these durability tests. I like this track for it though. It's pretty straightforward, not really gimmicky, and it gives a good mix of drivability, and you know, it does torture the cars over time no matter what they are. So can't argue with that. And the whole engine thing, I like giving the engines a fair shake, you know? So that's why I don't run them upside down. Oh! Engine stalled. We got it back. That's alright. Remember, you can dump the clutch while it's in gear, and it will mechanically fire up. And that's what I just did. Oh no, bad landing. And we're on our wheels. And we will take right off. We will pause it and look at the damage. So, not terrible for rolling over a couple times so far. But indeed, we do have alignment issues up front. And that bumper is still a threat up there, because that could always mess up our front end as well if it does choose to come off and get trapped underneath the front wheels. Ooh. Alright, there we go. That was a rough landing, but at least we're straight. We are crossing the 4.5 mile mark now. Ooh, nosedived. That was a tough one. But you know what? Our temperature's doing alright. We're at just above normal operating temperature. So nothing to worry about there. Our alignment is definitely pulling to the left, but it's controllable. It's not too bad. This thing is pretty smooth, I gotta admit. So far out of all the cars, this is definitely number one for jumps. I'll give it that. It jumps the best. And number two, it handles pretty good on this track, surprisingly. It feels very balanced. And for being a base model vehicle, it actually feels pretty fast, I gotta admit. Alright, nice smooth landing there. We are at 5.5 miles, so we have definitely beat the blue buck. If you were wondering the answer to that question, well, that is answered already. Ooh, we hit that bump. That's happened in another episode. It's on the right-hand side of that jump. Sometimes if you come down on the right side of that landing, there's like a crazy bump that really wreaks havoc. Oh my. Down to one hubcap as we cross the 6 mile mark. Right there. And here we go. Oh, engine off. Oh, that's a bad one. As we grind to a halt. Ouch. As we can see, the front have some bad alignment issues right now. Bad. Alright, flip it back over. Start it up, and our wheel is totally ruined up there. Oh no, we have to go. Oh, that is bad news. Bad news. Either I won't be able to drive on, or if we can get it going a little bit, then maybe we can land and kind of ironically we can just kind of break it some more and maybe it'll sort itself out. You never know, that sometimes can happen. But if this gives me too much trouble, I'm gonna have to forfeit, because that's kind of the rules, you know. You can't drive it straight off the track and mess with it forever. It's kind of got to be able to hold its own way here. I do have it under control, but we just cannot turn right barely at all. Oh no, now it's turning left. Totally missed this jump. There goes the front bumper. And if we can't navigate this turn and hit the next jump, we will have to call it quits, and we can't. Right into a tree. I could not even steer that thing. Oh my. Yeah, steering is totally broke, guys. That's moving on its own. I'm steering, I got nothing. Well, that's all she wrote. That was a strong run for the 200BX. It's a shame the drivetrain is still in good shape, but we did just kind of ruin the front, which could prove faulty very soon if we were able to continue, but that wheel is just done. 6.8 miles for the 200BX. All right, and for our final contestant of this episode, we have a base model Hirochi Sunburst with the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder and a dreaded CVT transmission. It is front wheel drive, and we'll go ahead and fire this up. And let's go. We'll turn traction control off down there. And this is our most modern car of the episode. And that CVT is so weird, I'll never get used to that. And decently clean first jump. I did let off a little bit because I was just so weirded out by that sound, but we'll keep on it now. And it's a little faster than I thought it would be. And another nice smooth jump, kind of like the 200BX. So quite a variety on this episode. Oh my god, that jump couldn't have been any smoother. How did we do that? But car's handling does play a part in this test. And with these small little tires and maybe, I don't know, maybe crappy brakes on this, we just slid off the track, and I was in the brakes, so that does play a part in this test as well. So, whew, luckily no damage, and we'll push on. Nice rebound there. Kind of stayed planted pretty well, I have to say. Wow, seems pretty planted. Very, very nice start for the Sunburst base model. So what do you guys think? Do you think this will beat the 200BX? Or do you think this will fall way short? Only time will tell as we cross the 1.5 mile mark. And here's a big jump, almost at 70 miles an hour, but a beautiful landing, just beautiful. Took that turn better this time. It gripped right this time. And this feels very balanced. I know I said that before, but this thing really does. It really feels balanced. And I have to say, out of every car, this is the most interesting fact right here. Out of every car I've driven so far on this test, which I know we're still in the early stages, but this thing has the best suspension yet. This thing does not bunny hop and rebound hard. It just lands and absorbs it, and you're planted and you're ready to go. That is impressive, and I have not felt that in any vehicle yet except this one. And that is king in this test. I mean, we are in a base model Sunburst at almost 3 miles, multiple laps, and it's almost like a walk in the park for this thing. I mean, look at that. It's not even a rally car or nothing. It's just like chilling, like whatever. Oh, boy, did I speak too soon. That was a massive jump. Chilling, like whatever. Oh. And that is part of the test. If you have speed, speed kills. Oh, oh, we have broken our axles, our half shafts, I believe it said. Our passenger side, I can't get any power. Can I? Oh, it won't give us consistent power. I can get it to spin. Oh, that is a shame, as this thing could run forever at a certain speed, but you have to go full throttle. Nope. It will not go for me. That is it, folks. 3.2 miles for the Sunburst. What a shame. This thing is so poised and planted and ready to go. But that was a monstrous jump. And in conclusion, guys, these are the updated results after 7 rounds, 7 vehicles. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know in the comments. The Sunburst felt the best, but unfortunately is almost dead last. That's what happens with speed. It came to a big jump, and it just, I mean, it's hard to survive something like that. It was a great run, though. The Blue Buck did all right, and the 200BX up near the top. So the Legrand is still in first. Stay tuned till next time. We'll keep making it bigger. The Legrand still is the champ. And with that being said, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Dislike if you did not. Subscribe for daily BeamNG content. Until next time, take care.